this is something very important, something that we all want, is that we want a good life. Okay, so I'm actually reading Surah An-Nahl, verse 88 up until verse 102. So basically, this whole chunk of it talks about the foundations of the good etiquette, the positive etiquettes of a believer. But I want us all to focus, or I want myself to share with all of you these two verses. Okay, verse 96 as well as verse 97 of Surah An-Nahl. So basically, verse 96, Allah says, "Ma indakum yanfadu wa ma indallahi baq." So whatever we have will end, but what Allah SWT has is lasting. And the beautiful part is where Allah mentions here, وَلَنَجْزِيَنَّ الَّذِينَ صَبَرُوا أَجْرَهُمْ بِأَحْسَنِ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. So Allah says that Allah SWT will surely, it is part of His promise to give those who have been patient throughout their life, basically, with their reward according to the best of what they used to do. So on one end, we have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promising that we will be rewarded, for the things that we are patient about, right? For the things we have endured. But on the other hand, Allah also mentions that the reward that we will be getting will be based on the best of which we used to do. So the best rewards will inshallah be given to those with the best of patience while they endure their trials. So personally, for me, this verse 96 really is reassuring, knowing that Allah SWT is aware of all the things that we are doing, the level of patience that we are enduring through our tribulations, and for every single effort that we get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, especially when we are going through a lot in our lives, a lot is happening in the world. Those are the things that will be accountable for, and those are the things that will be rewarded for, inshallah. So as long as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there will always be hope. I urge and beseech all of us to do to the best of our ability, inshallah, and continue to strengthen our faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah. Okay, so now let's look at the next verse that I want to share, which is on verse 97 of Surah An-Nahl. So you see here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions about those who do good, and both from male and the female. So what Allah is trying to say here, that for those who continue to do things which are righteous, right, what will happen to them is this one, فَلَنُحْيِيَنَّهُ حَيَاةً طَيِّبَةً, which means Allah will surely cause for them to live a good life, right? And Allah also continues this part where He says that Allah SWT will surely give them the reward in the hereafter according to the best of what they used to do. So it's a repetition of the promise of Allah SWT, as what has been mentioned in verse 96. But I want to highlight that those who continue to do things which are righteous, those who continue to have faith in Allah, those who continue to build on their relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is something very important, something that we all want, is that we want a good life. And in seeking Allah, inshallah, Allah has promised us a good life. Hayatan tayyibah, inshallah.